It's up there. It's up there. Oh, it's there. Zelda, Cody, I made it. I'm home.
Who do you think will win the first annual Talk Soup Film Festival?
I don't know. Amani, Valentino, Cleve and Arpel.
Clint! Clint Eastwood, John Henson, remember me?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Talk Soup. I'm your host, John Henson.
Scott, you stink. And Sock, you suck.
Sally, Jesse.
Bonjour, cinis and film aficionados, and bienvenue à the Talk Soup First Annual Festival du Film. I'm Jacques Henson, and this is Soup Dance. It's our chance to showcase the videos sent in by you, the viewer. And because Talk Soup is committed to independent film, we asked the late John Cassavetes to officially open the festivities. Welcome to the first annual Talk Soup Film Festival. Thank you, the late John Cassavetes. Wow. What an honor. Hey, hold on to your berets. It's going to be a cultural ride. And who will win the Talk Soup Festival du Film's top prize, the coveted Silver Zephyr? Will it be a young man's claymation fantasy? Or will it be this abstract entry?
Buzz, learn how to get CPR to your dying dog.
Oh, wow. The direction, the mise en scène. C'est magnifique. Mwah. Moving on. Our first tape comes to us from Christopher Pizer of Hazleton, Pennsylvania. Of course, and his friend Dave Danisevsky have put together this little parody of a Campbell's soup commercial. I gotta tell you, after seeing this one, the first thing that ran through my head is, why the hell didn't we come up with this? It's a perfect setup, man. Duh. Show them what I mean, guys.
What you eating, Johnny? Talk Soup.
Talk Soup is packed with a complete daily supply of talk show goodness, including dysfunctional families, lesbian dental hygienists, orphan Boy Scouts, transsexual construction workers, and John Henson himself.
Tastes like chicken.
Talk Soup is available in fine stores everywhere while supplies last. Void where prohibited. Offer good and 49 cents. Sorry, Tennessee.
Bueno. Sally, Jesse.
Talk Soup, because talk shows never tasted so good. And it tastes like chicken.
Hey, great work, boys, but there are two N's in Tennessee. You might want to remember that the next time you run out and try that GED. Hey, by the way, Christopher sent in a letter with his tape. He writes, Dear Talk Soup, I hope this video made it on time for the contest. If not, I just wasted 15 bucks on airmail. Contest? Chris, what contest are you talking about? Surely you don't mean the Burgermobile contest. Do you think we'd be so crass as to recycle those tapes and create an entirely new regurgitated show? I'm sorry, this is Talk Soup, pal. We have standards. Hey, what would happen if a rogue cable network were to rip off Talk Soup's format and produce a highly successful show of their own? Or, for that matter, what would happen if the Oscars ripped off Talk Soup's movie parodies to produce a highly successful parody of their own? Just rhetorical. Anyhow, teen filmmaker Scott Schway of Mendota Heights, Minnesota, sent us this tape of possible Talk Soup competitors. It left us shaking in our boots. Not with fear, with laughter.
Hi, welcome to Talk Toast. I am your host. Hello, my name is Ricardo Bordenov. I come from Grouche.
Did you say Burnoff?
It's Bordenov, not Bordenov. Hey, what's up, guys? Today's highlights in the world of KKK soup are... Hi, kid. I'm orbital because I orbit around like this. See? Boris Yeltsin, Perestroika, glasnost for all. Tricky nipples. Watch the excitement. Whee!
Welcome to Tape Your Soup. Today we are going to discuss nothing.
I am Talk Soup's greatest fan is because only I have realized that competition sucks!
Wow, Scott Schway, everybody, of the Minnesota Schways. Scott also sent a nice letter with his video. The first page is covered in what appears to be brown stains, so I'm going to read from the second page. Scott writes, the Klan outfit is not real. I am not a member, nor do I know any members. Just thought I'd let you know. P.S. I'm 19 and a half years old. Well, Scott, I sense some anti-Klan sentiment here, to be very frank. Perhaps you haven't seen the new image they've been trying to project in their latest campaign.
And I'm proud to be a bigot, where I'm free to spew my hate. And I won't forget the guys were lynched to prove that white is great. And I'll gladly burn a cross or two for the blacks, the Jews, and gays. I'm really just a good old boy. God bless the KKK.
Ah, those guys. They put the ha in hate. Next up, Emma Palma. She's just a kid on the outside, but she's a poet at heart. Unfortunately, she hasn't yet realized that cheesy poetry is about as practical as an art history major. But she sent us a tape, and it's the least we could do to toss it on the air. The poetry itself is pretty out there. Lucky for Emma, it also happens to shamelessly promote this fine show of ours. With that, I give you Emma's cheesy poem, shot in the style of Michelangelo. No, I'm not going to cut away for anything Antonioni.
But one question comes to mind that can be answered just like that. Why am I such a fan of Talk Soup? Because there's so much fun all in one place. It brings a big smile to my face. Whether John Henson is eating chicken like there's no tomorrow, or saying something full of sorrow, whether he's laughing at some dysfunctional talk show guest, or blabbering something about someone's chest. Talk Soup gives all good talk show highlights, but we never get to see them fight. Talk Soup has a creative staff, and when someone gets drunk, it's good for a laugh. Springer, Lisa, Crook, and Chase, I can see them all in one place. Carolyn, Marilyn, Conan O'Brien, the guests are all either smart, stupid, or fine. Hairballs, eyeballs, when everyone laughs when someone falls. But the reason why I love Talk Soup the most is that John Henson is the host. Figuratively speaking, I'm Talk Soup's biggest fan. It's much more fun than any other show, and that's why every time I watch Talk Soup, I know that there are other shows that I could watch and other ways to pass the time. But I choose to watch Talk Soup because I love it, and that's why I wrote this line. Talk Soup, now that's good eating.
A poem with visual aids, including undergarments. And, you know, Tom, I could watch almost anything if there were a skanky, oversized bra involved. Even a Michael Bolton concert. Maybe not a Michael Bolton concert. The following video came to us without a letter. All it contained was the creator's name, address, and the cryptic title Lickety Split scrawled across it in crude lettering. I recently rented a video of the same title and kept it out for 3 weeks. As this offering, well, it's truly a horrific piece of work. Perhaps that's why its biggest fan was Entertainment Legal Counsel Jonathan Sickle. But then again, if you know Sickle, it comes as no surprise. Without further ado, I want to present Dana Watts and the video that earned him our Lawyer's Choice Award.
Just ahead on this burnout edition of Talk Soup, I'll try to make sense out of the psychotic ramblings we call pure mail. Plus, learn how to get CPR to your dying dog. First, scientists in England performed the first cloning of a talk show host.
Is that all? Guys, we got 30 minutes to kill here. Can we just show it again?
Learn how to get CPR to your dying dog. First, scientists in England performed the first cloning of a talk show host. Learn how to get CPR to your dying dog. First, scientists in England.
All right. I think I've seen enough of some random kid licking my face. Coming up later in life, Film Fest entrant Dana Watts will be transferred to the nonviolent ward. Also on the show, musical guest, Those Voices in My Head. Stick close, our first annual Festival du Film continues in just 2 minutes. Still to come, it's claymation, just like they did it 35 years ago. But first, still more evidence that this film festival is totally bunk.
I love to watch TV. Yes, it's so good. Yes, it's so good. I love TV.
You're back at the first annual Talk Soup Festival du Film, where our entrants vie for the coveted Silver Zephyr Award. I'm John Henson. Bienvenue. It's a well-known fact that citizens of Tennessee have been treated pretty poorly by our show. And for good reason. Most of them deserve it. But not filmmaker Matt Hatfield. The Goodlettsville, Tennessee native sent us this wacky video featuring the most hilarious puppet I've ever seen in my life. Well, one of the most hilarious puppets I've ever seen. I ask you to please watch and enjoy.
But here is complaint. Yes, every time you exclude Tennessee. Now, as a monkey living in Tennessee, I have complaint. So, skunk, you stink. And sock, you suck. So, get it together, will you, E? Please. Anyway, I see you next time. Love to watch E. I love to watch E. TV. Yes, it's so good. Yes, it's so good. I love TV. Don't you just love E? We just love it. I just can't stand it no more. I get stressed out. I'm stressed. I get stressed out. I gotta have my E.
Why do I get the feeling that there was A, no one else in the room with that guy, and B, there was a reason there was no one else in the room with that guy?
I love to watch E.
No, stop that, please. God, no more. It scares me. Let's move on. Good. Richard Grasty is Soupheads. Well, technically, the rock group is comprised of Rich, his sister Angel, and their buddy Troy, but judging by the video they sent us, Angel and Troy don't do much more than sway to the music. It's kind of creepy, actually. Still, it's in focus, and Richard's a pretty awesome guitar player. Here are the Soupheads with their rendition of Soup Way to Heaven.
There's this channel I know, and it plays Jim John.
Remember, folks, Talk Soup's chock full of soupy goodness and is the only soup with real nuts.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
The sad thing is, our graphics aren't that good. Richard and Angel reside in Sycamore, Illinois. Troy, who you can see in the video is a vital member of the group, lives in DeKalb, Illinois. So I guess he has to commute to practice. Coming up next year, Soupheads will be touring with the Lilith Fair. They'll be on the fair's famous 14th stage, which showcases bands who only cover Stairway to Heaven.
These are headliners.
Yeah, they're headlining the 14th stage. Well, you Americans like to call it a montage. We Frenchies, however, say montage, letting the syllables linger in our mouths like a tender baguette.
Oui, oui.
After all, it is our word. It defines a form of editing that involves intercutting between images to produce one unified event. It's also a way to show videos that weren't quite good enough to show in their entirety. With that in mind, enjoy the following montage.
I'd hit him, but you know monkeys can't hit.
Can I have some more Talk Soup? Hey, mind your manners, Dave. Up for the land. Ah, good boy, good boy.
Just hanging out at the John Henson, that is. Ho, ho, ho.
It's bunion, you know. It's not just the hair. Blah, blah, blah.
I love Talk Soup. It is the best show on TV. I love you, John Henson.
Enjoy the montage. We still have to give away the big silver prize, doohickey. After the break, we'll show you some of the top contenders, like films from a claymation wonderkid. And straight ahead, he's a guy who thinks he's me, and that wascally wabbit is coming up next. This is the Talk Soup Film Fest, where people like Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, and James Cameron didn't get their start. I'm John Henson. Hey, is the world ready for Mighty Joe Lyons and his potentially damaging Skunk Boy impression? Well, I'm no tyrant. If Joe Lyons wants to drag my good name through the mud, let him. Me? I sort of take it as a compliment. Imitation is and always has been the sincerest form of flattery. So go ahead, Joe Lyons of Camp Hill, Tennessee. Bring the pain!
Every morning I get up, check the old skunk spot, and head to breakfast. Moving up. Next, I make sure, check that none of my friends are dead. From the Talk Soup-a-thon that went on last night. Some wild things go on there, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. Well, that's about it. My minute is up. I just want you to know that there's no bigger Talk Soup fan in this great country. I can't get a job. I don't have a girlfriend. But still, I'm the biggest Talk Soup fan there is to offer. And I'll do just about anything for that Burgermobile. I'll even beg. Or at least they will. No! Remember, there's no bigger Talk Soup fan than yours truly. Sorry, everyone else.
Okay, here's a tip, Joe Lyons of Camp Hill, Tennessee. Do not, I repeat, do not shoot in front of a mirror unless you are confident that the cameraman is out of the shot. Oh, man. Hey, can you believe it? We're about to announce the winner of the Silver Zephyr Award.
What?
It's the equivalent of the Palme d'Or.
Huh?
Never mind. Just a few, we'll celebrate the movie-making skills of Stephen Barron. Auteur. Welcome back. I'm Jean-Luc Godard.
Live long and prosper. Make it so. Two to beam up, Scotty.
He's a filmmaker, Tom.
Oh.
Stephen Barron is a college student from Pensacola, Florida. When he sent us this amazing claymation salute to the soup, he won himself a nifty Burgermobile. Stephen's submission exemplifies the golden rule of filmmaking. Creativity plus hard work equals excellence. The 10 spot he sent along didn't hurt either. Introducing the winner of Talk Soup's first annual Silver Zephyr.
Hey, it looks like a Zima.
Is it Mr. Stephen Barron?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Talk Soup. I'm your host, John Henson. Today on Sally, Johnny gets beat with an extension cord. Wait, what's the familiar smell? Hold on a sec. Chicken.
In addition to winning the beautiful Silver Zephyr, we here at Talk Soup awarded Stephen with an almost brand new car, huh? Who says Talk Soup is cheap? Not me. I think I'm wearing the same outfit. Well, that brings the first annual Talk Soup International Festival du Film to a close. And now you have plenty of time to work on your entries for next year's fest. Until next year, then, au revoir. We'll be back with a regular show tomorrow. The first annual Talk Soup Film Festival is over. Thank you and good night.
Don't take the street out of his hair. We love you, and that would be unfair. Don't you know we love Talk Soup on E?
Do you believe in Jerry Springer?
Your mother so sucks.
Do you believe in Sally Jesse?
Chilly Willy, get this to Springer. And make it quick.
I love you, and Talk Soup, too.
Not only do I love Talk Soup, I live Talk Soup. I live Talk Soup.
Press the red